Okay, just saw Avengers Age of Ultron. Got out of the theater about 15 to 20 minutes ago, give or take. Yeah, this isn't scripted, so be prepared to hear a lot of ooh, ah, So, sorry about that. What I liked about the movie. Great action. Really well done, obviously. With today's effects and Disney budget behind you, you really can't muck that up too hard. Again, well paced, everything good, everything felt, it had gravity, great fights, the climactic battle at the end, the initial battle with Ultron, a lot of the battles with, the big battle with the Hulk and the village did pretty well. Another thing I liked, most of the characters were not underutilized. They all served a point throughout most of it. There were some exceptions, and I'll get to that when I do. But again, it's like, especially when you're inserting Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch into the thing, and excuse me. Like I said, you're inserting Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch into the thing. There's a chance that they could overshadow a lesser hero. Again, one of the complaints about the first movie, and I think that's almost universal, is Hawkeye was really underexposed. In this case, I think he's exposed just perfectly. They utilized him well enough. Excuse me again. Again, performances, James Spader was good, but it's James Spader, that's to be expected. Again, Robert Downey Jr. was good. Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, that's to be expected. Scarlett Johansson was really good in it for the scenes where you flashed back into Natasha's history and everything about her. That did really well. Okay, let me think. Again, good another good thing, pacing with the plot. Good job. Again, it didn't meander off in any way. A little cliche with certain aspects. You kind of always, with team movies, you kind of always have to do the team sort of splintering apart a little bit and then coming together as a whole to defeat everything. I like the way they handled the Vision a lot. I like the way they're tying that into what will be the Infinity War and the Infinity Gems. And, that kind of wraps up everything that was good about the movie. There are a few drawbacks to the movie, too. One, like I said, while most of the characters were utilized pretty well, there were some that were just, they're thrown in there for the sake of being, they didn't really add much. Baron von Strucker and Hydra, that was a plot point. Ulysses Claw, that was a plot point. Again, you really could have just had that be any villain in there, but no, they needed to do that to set up. Well, they didn't even do anything. It was set up in Winter Soldier with Baron von Strucker and Ulysses Claw, Andy Serkis's character. Obviously the Claw is a foe of the Black Panther, and we're setting that up for the Black Panther movie. Falcon, not really in this movie except at one point during the party scene, and then he doesn't even show up in the climactic battle. What, we couldn't have Falcon show up too? Try to take out a few Ultrons, try to get some of those was it Sokovian villagers to safety. War Machine, he was alright. I'm not a big fan of the Don Cheadle War Machine. I much prefer the Terrence Howard. I think he was a little more fun-loving than that. Don Cheadle, great actor, but yeah, he's just a little too intense sometimes. Part of his arc, for lack of a better term, was him trying to tell an entertaining, humorous anecdote story. And, it doesn't work on either Thor or Iron Man, and just sort of falls flat with everyone else. They just laugh him. Yeah. Probably the most controversial thing I'm going to say, well, two of the most controversial things I'm going to say. One, I'm tired of Stan Lee cameos. Like, this one was one of the better ones, I'll admit, but does Stan Lee really have to be in every Marvel movie? I know I'm blaspheming against the all-wise and knowing and great Stan Lee, but, okay, it's not funny anymore. It's overdone. It was cute at first, and now you're annoying. Okay, and I will admit, this was one of the better Stan Lee cameos, where he was the World War II veteran who wanted to taste Asgardian liquor. I'm just going to pretend it was like some sort of super Yeg bomb. But, again, you don't need Stan Lee cameos. I'm sorry. It's been done. Can we just move on? Can we have one Marvel movie without a Stan Lee cameo in it? Please? Just one? Just one? That's all I ask. And no, I don't want it to be when after Stan passes away, okay? Sorry again. Two, Avengers caused a lot of collateral damage in this movie. Again, the Battle of Hulk, a lot of collateral damage. The two battles in Sokovia, a lot of collateral damage. Innocent people being killed. Why is it the Marvel movies get off the hook, but Man of Steel exactly gets torn to shreds when it depicts the exact same collateral damage? Again, so in Man of Steel you saw the people inside the buildings and running around, and so, you know what? You saw people running around here too. And you know what? Better than having another fight in the abandoned warehouse district of every town. Again, sorry, but I do always feel like you have to point out negatives. Overall, I would say this is a good movie. Not quite as good as the first, but more than passable. If the first was an A+, I'd give this one a solid A. Trailers I got with this. Okay, there were 6 of them. Let's see if I can remember all of them. We had Mad Max Fury Road. Admittedly, not that interested in it. I liked the first couple Mad Max movies. Did not like Beyond Thunderdome. Admittedly, I saw Beyond Thunderdome first, so yeah. The remake of Poltergeist. Poltergeist with more jump scares and CGI footage. Done. Tomorrowland, a movie I actually am looking forward to. I do plan on that actually being the next movie I see in the theaters. After that, obviously, be Ant-Man, and then probably Fantastic Four, just for, the sake of it. Let's see what we get after that. We got Melissa McCarthy spy movie called Spy. Again, I do like Melissa McCarthy sometimes, but yeah, you can give or take most of her roles. This looks like the same as Tammy, and the same as Identity Thief, and the same as whatever else she was in. And then, okay, what was the last one? Oh, Jurassic World. Yeah. Love the first Jurassic Park. I haven't liked anything after that. So, yeah, not really excited to see that, even though I do like Christopher Pratt as an actor. And I've liked him ever since Everwood. All you Parks and Rec people. Anyway, that's about it. Let's see, I'll try to, might get on another video before doing the random trade review on Robin Year 1. Don't know exactly when. Well, I know when the Robin Year 1 review will come out, but that's different. I don't know what about. Suppose maybe I could do like NFL draft grades, but that'll be longer than this one or my combined WWE Fastlane Raw review, so yeah, make of that what you will. Like I said, people are generally going to see this. Probably one already going to see the movie, so I don't know how much that means, but 2, great movie. Not quite as great as the first one, more than passable. Solid movie, enjoyable. And that's it. See you next time.